So today we are going to do Get Ready With Me, the same makeup routine that I actually did yesterday, day before yesterday on the live, but I'm also going to give you a quick review of some of the body care and skincare using. So let's run through it. First one is, this has must be advertised to you a lot, Hibiscus Monkey Velvet Spray. I emptied the full bottle. I got mini, and this is squalane one. This is in India a little innovative and little new concept, which is basically a in shower moisturizer, and the smell of this is so heavenly. It's like one of those red color chocolates, like the toffees that we used to have in our childhood. The smell is exactly like that. It says it's hibiscus smell, but I'm not sure. The smell is amazing. This is takes a little bit of learning curve to use, like the floor becomes slippery, so you need to take care of that. You need to wash this off during the shower and etc. But if you are not somebody who is routine in the body care after moisturizer after shower, then this is very helpful. I like the concept. It's just that even for my very dry skin, this is not enough moisturizing after a certain point. So I tried it, I like it. I will still not repurchase it because I think I'm more regular with using my CeraVe lotion anyways, and that is something that's more moisturizing to me. But if you have oily or normal skin, this is definitely worth giving it a shot. Mind you, this is a little expensive though, okay? The second one is from the same brand because I got influenced by the brand to try more stuff. This is the probiotic body wash. Now I don't know what this means. I don't know. The scent is cardamom zen, and that's why I actually got it, because the scent is cardamom zen. I was like, okay, yeah, sure, let me give it a shot because I like cardamom scents. Okay, but this is my favorite cardamom scent. It is Energetically New York from Zara. This is Zara Jo Malone. This is the best perfume actually. This is my signature scent all the time. This is such a no-brainer. Anytime actually I'm mood down, I use this one. So this is the kind of cardamom scent I like. But hibiscus monkey is like straight up cardamom from kitchen, and that's what I don't like about it. Plus it's not long lasting. It's a very expensive bottle actually. It's about almost 900 bucks for I guess 200 ml, and the cardamom scent doesn't last. It's not moisturizing, so I am not going to recommend, not going to purchase this. Whereas if you guys are looking for a new perfume, Energetically New York, it's so fresh. Do give it a shot. Another one of another one of skincare that I have tried, if you guys are interested in finding a lightweight moisturizer on a budget, Asaya's new gel moisturizer. This is a good 80-gram bottle for I think 400-500 bucks, and this is very hydrating. This is very hydrating, and this is really it has ceramides, it has HA, so even for somebody like me who has dry skin, it is definitely a very very hydrating moisturizer. Highly recommended, especially if you're on a budget. The third one is Cosrx skincare, the peptide skin booster. Okay, this one has amino acids and hyaluronic acids. Just when your skin is a little damp, use this, and this gives such a nice plump effect. Plus for the price, the bottle is so amazing. I have been enjoying this as the first step to my skincare. I don't use toner in AM, I use this. Okay, now going on, I have finished my Haru Wonder skincare Haru Wonder Deep Cleansing Oil. Now this is a very nice cleansing oil. It's gentle, it doesn't burn my eyes, and it's been quite some time actually I finished it. This is a standard cleansing oil. Do you need to spend so much money on this? Yeah, I would recommend if you like other things from the brand. Otherwise, any K-Beauty cleansing oil would do. Another one that I have recently tried is Heliocare Gel Sunscreen. Now this one is one of their more budget version, because Heliocare has a lot more expensive sunscreen as well. The one that I usually recommend, which is, just a second, yeah, the one that I usually recommend is anti-pigment, which is not which is a very 3000 rupees one. If you don't have melasma, you can still use this. Heliocare is one of the best brands actually in general. And last but not the least, if you are in search for a nice setting spray, do check this out. It's Porefessional super setting spray. It's been quite a while actually since I've finished this, but this does actually set the makeup. It's very lightweight. You can also use, it's a very fine mister. I think I'm out of this. Very fine mister. You can use this as a makeup prep too, but you do not expect the finishing or the long lasting to be like, you know, Charlotte Tilbury or your One Size One or other Urban Decay like. Okay, that's one expectation, but it's a really nice setting spray for a daily basis. Just a second, guys. Okay, let's. Okay, coming back to our usual get ready with me. Okay, all you creeps, if you keep doing this, I have to keep blocking you, so I'm sorry to do that, but I cannot try and be decent, otherwise I have to switch off the comments. Okay, alright, let's get back to our makeup. I'm starting with my Brow-Granite. If you have watched my live from day before yesterday, the makeup routine is the same, because this is my go-to makeup routine today. I'm going to do the same. Okay, this is L'Oreal for Brow. I am going with Benefiter Dream Sheen Glaze. Okay. This does keep my makeup in place for the longest time though. Now we are going to do our eyeshadow, which is going to be Laura Mercier Cobblestone and my Makeup Forever palette. I'm just going to put cobblestone all over my eyelids. Smudge it. This is going to be a very quick eyeshadow look, so most of the colors are going to be mimicking my natural eyeshadow. Okay, eye shape, eye color. So yes, this is a more taupey shade, always works well. Now what I'm going to do is what I did last time as well, is going to take this purple taupey shade and put this all across my eyelids. Okay, very easy eyeshadow trick which kind of makes you look like you have done a lot of work. Oh, this is the wrong shade, yes. See, this is the eyeshadow done. Okay, now going on with a small smudger brush. I'll take this brown shade. And I will just smudge this on the corner to give it a more eyeshadow kind of effect. See, it's done in 2 minutes. Right brush does make sure that you do get right good eyeshadow in a small amount of time. This took less than a minute, by the way, once you get used to it. Going back to my Huda Beauty Easy Blur, this is the shade Chai. I am going to take some generous amount on the back of my hand. And I'm going to use a blending brush. Yeah, I'm going to use a blending brush to apply the foundation. As you can see, this is Morphe, highly recommended, Morphe 164. I think since Morphe has actually launched in India, you do have more selection of brushes. Yes, now that I am done, if you have dry skin or mature skin, I tell it in each of my live, use a buffing brush to apply your foundation. You'll thank me later. Buffing technique is much better than kabuki brush. I discovered this last year in winters when nothing would keep up with my foundation because my skin was so dry. This is what saved my makeup all the time. Now that this is done, right, I'm going to go with the concealer. I am going to use my Nars concealer as soon as I find it. This tube has lasted me more than a year now and I'm still using it. This is Creme Brûlée. You can note the shade. It is Creme Brûlée, and I am using my concealer brush. I take a thin layer on my hand, by the way. I don't directly apply. I just take a thin layer and I apply only in the main area of dark circles like this. If you pack your brush properly, just how I am doing, you will never have uneven application. Okay, so base is done, and I am so hooked to the Huda Beauty foundation. Guys, if you are looking for a foundation in this price range, not a budget, I will recommend budget later. Do check this out. Huda Beauty Easy Blur. It works for dry skin also. It's so nice. Okay, coming back. Now I'm going to do contour with Makeup Forever Artistic. And just a little contour. Yeah. A little nose contour, a little cheek contour. It won't take a lot of time. By the way, contour is not exactly a science. You just start buffing where your natural shadow is, and eventually you'll find the right placement. There will be some mistakes, but it's nothing. It's just giving your face your shape back and some color back. I think I find it easier than bronzing because you can almost never go heavy-handed on a contour. Such brushes are also lifesavers. Now coming back to setting my under eyes, Laura Mercier powder. This has to be like the best under eye powder, and I have not found something that is this blurring and still so light, and I can go overboard with it. Not bake, but go overboard for sure. Okay, I have set my under eyes. If you are cool undertone, do see for a pink powder. I did not think that I needed pink powder until I found the Laura Mercier one. So that is something. Yes. Okay, our under eyes are done. Now coming to the blush, I'm going to use the same Milk Makeup blush in the shade Quirk because it's rosy and nice. I like that. I'm going to take some on the back of my hand. Again, highly recommended Morphe 243 slanted brush. You can note down the number if you want. Tap, tap, tap. Pack the blush on the brush properly and start your placement. Okay, I'm going to need a lot more today, by the way. This is the most natural flush blush that I have tried in the longest time. Milk Makeup always delivers. Okay, once I am done with the blush, we are going to moving on to powder, and I'm going to be using Nars powder just like I did last time. Okay. Now, if you see this disconnect between your under eyes and the blush, and there is a stark line, and I have seen a lot of people comment on other creators pages like, you know, you were looking better before the blush and under eyes. That's because this line is not connected. So what you do is you just take your foundation brush, don't do anything, just tap, 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 and just make it a little seamless. Don't create a harsh line on between your under eyes and your blush. It should look like one, especially if you're taking your blush towards a little near your under eyes. Okay, yeah. Now we powder a little bit and we move on to our lip shade. I think I'll just pick up a little powder here from this, and I'll just start powdering my cheeks, which has more cream product, and a little bit powder. I'm using very little powder because I want the not to go very matte. Okay, now is the time for highlighter. I think it's so humid here that I can do it with highlighter, but I don't want to do that. So I'm going with Rare Beauty Enlighten, which I used last time. Again, it's the same routine, guys. It's just that I don't have energy for a new routine right now. So this is becoming my comfort routine and comfort product. I know this is going to work for me like 100% of times. And I think we are almost done. Just a little bit of this here and then a little bit here. Yes, I think this is a very harsh highlight that I did. I'll show, and I don't want that, but it's happened, it's okay. Okay, now we are going for mascara. I'm going to try live a new Maybelline Sky Lash Sensational Mascara. Okay, this is a tubing mascara. They just launched in India. Luckily something has launched in India which is at the same time as launch in other parts of the world. Tubing mascara, last I tried was Elf. It was actually nice but not exactly. So I have sparse lashes and I think it is doing a decent job at lifting. I don't understand the volume, but it is clumping my lashes a little bit. I have not done my eye curler, so this is how you get if in the most natural way. Yeah, that is not bad, but it's not exactly the most volumizing either. If I want volumizing mascara, I think L'Oreal Panorama is my go-to. It's my benchmark for volumizing mascara. This is not volumizing. This is actually pretty decent. Not going to repurchase. That's what my first thoughts are. Coming back to the Huda Beauty contour. I just got this yesterday in the shade Soft Nude, so let's see. Okay, so this sets very fast. I think it's already set. I'm going to, so there is a change in the lipstick, by the way. I am going to use Yash by MAC. So this is a brownie shade. This is like a more warm shade. So I have used Huda Beauty lip stain and now I'm using Yash MAC Yash. Nice warm brown. Yeah, this is a warm brown lip combo. I think I want to add a little more blush, by the way. And I'm not even adding like, yes. Okay, I think we are done with makeup. Do like, share, subscribe and follow. Come back for more lives like this. I do one live every day and at least that's what I try to do. I hope this helps. Bye.